Hello, so I'm making this as sort of a video guide to add to the bottom of the build. A number of people asked me to make this as I was streaming this, and so I figured I might as well. This is my character, is a 40-40 Knight Paladin. There's some odd numbers, I'll go into those in a second. Um, this is a great solo character. It's great for tearing through big packs of mobs and whatnot. Yeah, it's pretty tanky. It deals with a lot of stuff. Quite happy with it, so I'm sharing it. Right, first of all, focus. Attack speed, not really the important bit here, is the block chance at the bottom. That will come in handy in a moment when I go into the passive skills. Bravery, this is mostly for the holy damage, for the healing affinity if you do happen to be running with a group of other people, and healing over time is also quite important. Shield strength as well, if you are running with a party, especially with like an arcanist who is dropping shields, like these guys happen to be just over here. And finally, prestige, this is probably the most important of the three. Is the crit hit chance and the resistance modifier. Crit hit is essentially what this build is based around, and I'll go into why in a moment. As you see, I managed to get about 1 in 3 approximately crit hit chance with this. So that's a little bit lower. I might have respec that wrongly. Oh well. And healing power is also quite important. Additionally, another big one you need is holy penetration with your gear. I see toxic penetration is higher, but you can't get everything with gear in this game, unfortunately. And resistance, the higher the better, seriously. You need to be as tanky as hell if you are running this character. So let's get to the skills, shall we? Let's start with passive skills. Every time you block with this skill, you gain 3% health and 2 energy points. And this character will eat through energy like nobody's business. But on top of that, it also increases your health points and your armor by 10%, which is pretty good. Anyway, Born to Fight, this is probably your main source of health throughout the game. Every kill you recover 5% of your maximum health and leech the enemy's health by 100%. This is huge when it comes to taking down big chunks of mobs and enemies. We'll come to primary class in a minute, but there's a lot to go on there. We'll get a secondary class first. Secondary class is Priest. You take Knight first, then Priest. And you only really use one ability as it stands, because, well, there's more you could use, but these two are locked as it stands. Prayer Cascade is obscenely powerful. Use it. Release 3 spheres of light from your current location that homes on enemies lasting 3 seconds or until an enemy is hit. So yeah, 3 orbs, shoot in, big explosion, all pretty sweet. Now, the other little bits and bobs. Bonus resistances, take as many as you can with bonus resistances. Healing power, take as many as you can with healing power. I might swap these two around, actually. Critical hit chance, hugely important with this build. Energy recovery rate, take as much as you can, seriously. It is very, very useful. And critical hit chance. So, generally speaking with these, crit chance is optimum, followed by resistance, followed by healing power, followed by energy. Now, the primary class, using quite a few of these skills. This is your main attack. It deals 100% holy damage to enemies within a short cone in front of you, and it also ups your aggro bonus. That is really, really important because this is based around grouping, pulling in lots of mobs together, build a big group, take them all out at once. This is a secondary healing ability that you'd use. This is also for finishing off people, like little stragglers here and there that are far behind you, but you don't want to run back and smack them in the face with this thing over here. This does so much damage. It's great against single enemies, it's great against bosses, and it also helps keep your health up during these big fights. And I'll come to you in a minute. Actually, no, I'll do you now. Screw it. This is your bread and your butter for this build. This axe bounces around among a large group of people up to 6 times, and then when they perform a critical hit with it, it explodes to a range of 25, taking 450% holy damage. If you group everyone together, chuck it out, and it crits, it will do so much damage to that enormous group, and you tend to wipe out rooms immediately if they're grouped tight enough together. Little passive bits here and there. We have bonus resistances all along here. 4% increased block chance to help proc up with the passive. And I believe, yeah, healing affinity, just to get to there, because you don't really need damage value with that. You want the healing affinity in case someone join you. because I am tend to use this build with another character, with another friend of mine, but it is a very good solo build. If you were going purely solo, take the damage. That's not even a choice. And hit chance, pretty useful. Attack speed, like I say, isn't really that important with this because you're mostly running around trying to bring people together so you can hit them in the face with that. And finally as well, critical hit chance along there. So the ability overview is plus 0.9% energy recovery, critical hit is 15.5, healing power 10%, burn resistance is 27%, hit chance 1.5, healing affinity 6, block chance 4, and armor point 2. I imagine I can optimize this further if I really sort of picked apart what it was I was going for and I knew for certain I was doing definitely solo or definitely with group. But this is a pretty happy medium. It deals absolutely fine solo on hard dungeons. You can quite comfortably clear the Tormented Wastes dungeon, like the final story act for Act 3 on hard, well within the time frame to get the achievements. It's a pretty good build as far as I can tell so far, and yeah, I will be updating it as and when more content is released in the game, or if I find a better way of doing it. So yeah, until then, take care. And yeah, cheers.